everyone. Welcome back to another session of grade 8 physical science class. I hope you are all doing good and great and also enjoyed your term one holidays. Yes? Okay, my dears. Okay, come back to the academic session. Fine. So we are discussing about the lesson chapter 13 sound, which comes under the physics part of yours. Okay. So till now we'll have a quick recap. Okay, I'm just going to give the outline whatever we have discussed. So you know what is sound, how is sound is sound is produced because of vibration, and also you know different types of musical instruments and from where we produce sound and what is the need of sound. All these things we have discussed in the last few classes. Fine. Okay, so today's class we will be discussing about how do sound propagate and from which part of our body helps to hear the sound. Okay, this is the thing we are going to discuss in this class. Okay, my dears, I'm just taking only few content and I'm explaining you in detail. Okay, are you ready for the session? Yes, then move. So how does sound propagate? Even this also we have already discussed. We have in the introductory section of this lesson, I discussed with you how do sound propagate. Sound is produced by vibration. Sound is produced by vibrations. Okay. What do you mean by propagation? What do you mean by propagation? In this scenario, it is propagation has different meanings, but here in this lesson, propagation means spreading or transferring or transmitting. Got it? So how do sound propagate? See, I am talking to you here. Okay, for example, take you are in a conference room. Okay, you are going to lead a meeting. So when you talk, how does it reaches to the other person in the conference room? How this is what it is reaches to each person in the conference room. Okay, this is what said to be propagating. It is transmitting. It is spreading among everyone who is sitting in the conference room. Okay, I have just given an example. So what is propagation? It is spreading or transmitting. Got it? So sound is traveling in some way. Somehow it is traveling. You will be learning it needs a medium. I told you. Sound, how do it propagates? What do you mean by propagation is? Propagation is spreading or transmitting. Sound is transmitted over a long distance. For example, you just take a flight, aeroplane, it is flying over a long distance, but when it crosses you can able to hear the sound, right? Even train, even bike, something, it may be over a long distance, but we hear the sound. And also sound is produced in one source, but it is heard by many of us, right? For example, school bell is ringing, it is produced in that ringer only, but what happens? We all hear the sound. So the source is one, but it is spreading all over. So this is how it is spreaded from one place to another. Okay, how does it happen? How does it propagate? It propagates through a medium. Okay, sound needs a medium to travel. What it needs? It needs a medium to travel. What do you mean by medium? Medium has many synonyms, right? Here when we talk about this in this lesson, medium means an object through which sound transmitted. Okay, an object through which sound is going to be transmitted. So here the medium we have a solid, liquid and gases, which we have already discussed also. I given you some examples. How do sound travels in a solid medium, how do sound travels in a liquid medium, and how do gas travels in sound travels in the gaseous medium. Okay, and we have one exception, that is sound do not travels in the vacuum. What do you mean by vacuum? Vacuum is that where nothing is there. It doesn't have air, it doesn't have water, it doesn't have any matter. Okay, so that empty space is said to be vacuum. Clear? So sound needs a medium to travel. It needs a medium. Then only it can able to be propagated. How does sound propagate? It propagates, first of all, what do you mean by propagation? It is that spreading or transfer or transmitting. Got it? How do this propagation will happen? In sound, it needs a medium to get propagate. So what do you mean by medium here? Medium is nothing but an object where the sound is going to be transmitted. What are all the mediums here? Sound needs, sound can travel. It can travel in a solid medium, it can travel in a liquid medium, and also it can travel in a gaseous medium. Okay, but sound will not travel in the vacuum. What do you mean by vacuum? Vacuum is the empty space where you cannot able to find even a single molecule any solid or liquid or gas. Clear all of you? So now let's move to the third topic. How do we hear? Many of us will answer very simply that we hear through our ears, ma'am. Yes, of course, that's the right answer. But what is the process? What is the mechanism behind it? How do this sound travels through our ear and how do we react to it? Right? That is what we are going to see. Yes, your answer is correct. How do we hear? We hear through our ears, right? So, what is an ear? An ear is a sensitive organ which enables us to hear the sound around us. Only when our ears are working properly, we can able to hear the sound or music, whatever it is a pleasant or it is a noisy, we can hear able to hear because of our organ ear. Clear? Next up, this is about the human ear. So when you talk about the structure of human ears, okay, so it is auditory part. What do you mean by auditory? Hearing something, right? So it is an auditory part which has three important parts in them. One is outer ear, middle ear and inner ears. Okay. So outer ear is called as pinna. What do you mean by called as? What do you mean by outer ear? This outer ear is called as pinna, which is connected with the inner membrane. Okay, which is connected with the inner membrane. Clear all of you? Which is excuse me. Which is connected with the inner membrane and also that is connected with the eardrum. Okay, this tympanic membrane or also called as eardrum, very important vital part of the ear is this eardrum. It will be looking like a membrane. Okay, when we talk about the instrumental types of instrument, membrane bonded instruments are there, string instruments are there. Likewise, this tympanic membrane will be, eardrum will be like a membrane. Okay, this outer ear pinna is connected with the external auditory canal, which is connected with the eardrum, which is the vital part of our ears. Understood? I'll tell you the role of the eardrum. Okay, and when you talk about the middle ear, okay, when you talk about the middle ear, this middle ear has three bones. Okay, this three bones. This is the middle ear, which has three bones in them: malleus, incus, and stapes. Okay, malleus, incus, and stapes. That is also called as hammer. Anvil. Incus is said to be anvil, and stapes is said to be stirrup. Okay, malleus is said to be hammer. The another name of malleus is hammer. And incus, the another name of incus is anvil, and another name of stapes is stirrup. Clear all of you? So this inner ear is connected with an important another part is called as cochlea. What is it called as? Cochlea. And this cochlea has been connected with the auditory nerve over here. This auditory nerve, what it will do? It will help, that is, when you hear something, after it is passing, the sound is passing through here, this auditory nerve will connect that sound and intimate our ears, because this auditory nerve is connected with our brain. Clear all of you? So this auditory nerve is connected with our brain. Now, the function of the outer ear is this: collect the sound from the surroundings and it will send the sound to the inner ear, that is middle ear. Understood? From there it reaches the auditory canal and the sound is passed towards the eardrum. Okay, and so that the eardrum will get vibrated. So I am just telling you one example, like take an opened funnel like structure. Here it is not open, but you take a thing which has been open both the side. Okay, so take a membrane, like you can even take the bursted balloon. So make it has a membrane like thing, and what you are going to do, you are going to add some green pulses on this membrane, and you are going to blow a sound. Okay, give a sound. Okay, under this funnel. Okay, what will happen, because of the sound it gets vibrated in the medium, and this membrane will get vibrate. How can you find this membrane is vibrating? That can be found by when this green gams will get jumped. Okay, so this is a very simple experiment, you can try also. So what is going, exact mechanism, what is going to happen here is the eardrum is going to vibrate. The sound is being traveled from the outer ear. This outer ear will collect the sound from the surroundings, and it will send to the auditory canal, from where it reaches the eardrum. So eardrum is also called as a tympanic membrane, which is a membrane like structure which is stretched around this area, in this inner area. Okay, so what it will happen, this when the sound reaches the eardrum, it will get vibrated. Okay, so this compression, this vibration will be up and low, right? So when the compression reaches the eardrum, it moves upwards, inside, inwards. When the refraction, when it is not, this vibration is high, means it will reaches the sound will reaches into the cochlear region, that is the auditory canal. When the refraction, the vibration is low, that is said to be rare refraction, that time what will do, it comes the outwards. Okay, so what will happen here? So this outer ear will help to collect the sound from the surroundings, and it sent to the auditory canal, and it reaches the eardrum. Eardrum is a membrane which will stretches out and will vibrate with the compressions and refractions. The sound will reaches to the cochlear region, and it is being connected to the auditory canal and reaches to the brain, so that we can able to hear a sound. So like when your friend calls you with your name, you automatically turn and see how you are reacting to it. So you know that your friend is calling with your name. This is being done by the auditory nerve which is connected with the brain. Clear all of you? Next we'll move to the middle ear. What will happen in the middle ear? Automatically here the sound has been amplified. Okay, the eardrum vibration gets amplified in the middle ear. So the middle ear consists of these three bones, right? Malleus, incus, and stapes. Here the amplification of the sound from the eardrum will be happen. Okay, so next these three bones will help in the amplification. Next it reaches the inner ear. What happened? I told you, if the sound once get amplified, it will reaches the inner ear, where this pressure vibration is being converted into electrical signals and reaches the brain. Clear all of you? So this auditory canal, what it will do, the sound has been collected by the outer ear, and it reaches this auditory canal and reaches the eardrum. Here it gets vibrated. This vibrations will be amplified by the bones which is present in the middle ear, and once it is getting vibrated and amplified, this amplification will be reaches the inner ear, where this amplification is converted into electrical signals and reaches the brain through the auditory nerve. This is the mechanism which is happening in your ears. That is why you can able to hear the sound. This all will happen in fraction. We cannot tell the time in that much fast. It will happen in our ears. Clear all of you? So this is a very important process. How do we hear sound? Okay, which is happening inside the ear. Clear? Now, how to prevent this ear? Very sensitive organ, right? How to be? So don't listen to the very loud musics. Okay, don't listen to the very loud music for a long period of time. Okay, and also try to use the headphones like muff type headphones. Don't go with this normal headphones. Just try to use the muff type headphones, and do not insert any hairpins or stick or like anything like that. So it will hurt your eardrum. Eardrum is the vital part of the ear. Clear, all of you? And also try to use earbuds to clean your ears. Right? This is how the structure of the ears. So today we just have a recalling of how to sound propagate. Propagation is nothing but spreading or transmitting. It is propagated through a medium. What do you mean by medium here? So when we talk about medium in this lesson, this sound, it is that a medium through which the sound gets travel. So here the medium is solid, liquid and gas. So sound travels through these three mediums, solid, liquid and gas, whereas it does not travel through the vacuum. Clear, all of you? So how do we hear? We hear through our ears. The structure of human ear consists of outer part, middle part and the inner part. So the outer part is the pinna, which is connected with the auditory canal. This auditory canal is connected with the eardrum, and this is the outer part. Middle part consists of three bones, that is malleus, incus and stapes. Malleus is also called as hammer, incus is also called as anvil, and stapes is also called as stirrup. The very smallest bone in our body is stapes or stirrup. Okay, and this eardrum is also called as tympanic membrane, which is stressed in nature, where the vibration of sound will take place. This vibrations will be amplified by these bones, and this amplified sound will reaches the cochlea, where the inner ear, where it has been converted into electrical signal and reaches the brain, so that we can able to hear. This is the structure of the ears, and you have to take care of ears. You should not listen to loud music for a long time. Try to use muff headphones, and also not use any pins or anything to insert inside your ears, which can hurt your eardrum. Clear, all of you? Try to use earbuds and keep yourself safe from hurting your ears. Understood? So I hope you are clear with this. Structure of human ear, very important also. And from the next class we will be discussing about characteristics of sound, and the next class the lesson will get over. I will be sending you the notes, half a notes for this session, so that kindly copy down in your physics notebook. Okay, at the end of the when your periodic test 3 commences, don't ask me for the CW. Please keep in mind, I will never send you. Once I have sent, it's your duty to write your CW. Fine, my dears. Thank you. Nowadays I am not receiving worksheets on proper time. Many of you are not missing. See, because based on your worksheets only, we are giving marks for your presence. Okay, so keep that in mind and cooperate with us. So this is for your sake we are doing. Okay, so all the best, my dears, and have a nice day. Thank you.